Whether you're just starting Modern Warfare Zombies or you're an expert in this game, my favorite weapon and what I think to be the best weapon anybody can use is going to be this Aether Siege build right here. It's an MW2 weapon that is in MW3 of course, but this build specifically absolutely eliminates all elite bosses. It just cooks. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. Want to unlock all new mastery camos like Singularity ASAP? Check out Mitch Cactus, the biggest and the most reliable name in Call of Duty. They offer instant delivery DLC codes like Monster Energy. Trusted by the community and seen all over YouTube, Mitch Cactus has over 20,000 verified reviews and thousands of personal vouchers. Make them the go-to for all things Call of Duty and even other games like Battlefield 6. Use code SPAZO to save 5% off for a limited time only. I've used pretty much every single weapon inside of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies 10 times over, and well, in my opinion, nothing beats the Aether Siege if you build it the right way. This weapon is just absolutely nasty. It rips through zombies at any level, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, Elder, Dark Aether, regular Dark Aether, it does not matter. This weapon is something else. It really is. It always has been, and it's funny enough because it's actually an MW2 weapon. This isn't something that came out with MW3. It's so interesting when you have a Call of Duty game like this that basically has two Call of Duty weapons in one, and the one before the game you're actually playing has a lot of the better weapons. It is. The Aether Siege, the RPK, it's just insane, right? Today we're going to have a ton of fun with this. Hopefully you guys do end up enjoying this video. If you guys do, feel free to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. We are so close to 122,000 subscribers. The MWZ videos have been doing really well, and I do want to thank you guys for the support. You guys seem to love these videos 100% more than Black Ops 7 or even Black Ops 6 content. So we're going to keep rolling until the new Call of Duty comes out. Keep posting, keep dropping. As long as you guys keep enjoying it, we'll keep going. But let me know in the comment section your favorite weapon. I think this is the best weapon somebody can use, you know, starting the game, because a lot of people played MW2. You know, if you played MW2 and you didn't play MW3, you can use this. You still have your levels from MW2. Now, given if you didn't play any of them, well, you know, you're probably not going to be able to easily get everything right away. It's going to take a little bit of time, but that's easy money, man. Super simple. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I will say this, man. I am ready to have some fun. I'm ready to play one of the best modern zombies we've experienced. I think a lot of people are going to disagree with me. You got the fan base of open world, and you got the big die-hard fan base of round base, and I like both, but MWZ was just different and a ton of fun. That is for sure, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we got a Disciple 160 meters away. Not too far. We did bring in an Aether Blade today. We brought in some golden armor. We are going to hit up the Dark Aether whenever it comes time to do so. So that's definitely going to be a ton of fun. I feel like my game audio is extremely loud. I would love to get a few seconds to where I could actually turn it down, because in my headset it is just extremely loud, and I swear I already turned it down, but I guess not. There we go. A lot of game glitching right there because we were completely out of the game screen. But we are back 50 meters away. Disciple's just right up here. It's so fun using an Aether Blade, man. It's such a cool schematic that they added that to the game. You could just run around. You could pretty much do anything with just an Aether Blade. I have. I take that back. I don't know if everybody can, because I've had a lot of trouble doing it. So whenever I'm doing these Disciple fights, it's always best to really limit the amount of zombies that spawn in. We can throw this Aether Blade again. Keep shredding the Disciple. We're already cooking him. We got more zombies. So we also did bring in Mags of Holding, and it's so overpowered, dude, when you actually have Mags of Holding. With this, you can run a 72-round magazine, which we do have on, by the way. But if you can use Mags of Holding, dude, oh my gosh. You just absolutely cook everything. I'm not even kidding. Here's another bounty contract. We're going to try and stick to mostly bounties today. I find those to be the most interesting and fun, and honestly a better way to show that a weapon's good, right? How you going to be like, oh, this weapon's so OP, but just stick to Outlast contracts, right? I mean, you know, I'm sure you guys understand. Hopefully nobody grabs this contract. I remember back when MWZ was still going, you know, we were waiting for Black Ops 6 and stuff. It became a point in the game where it was nearly impossible for me and a lot of other solo players to even get contracts, especially if you didn't have a Scorcher. If you don't know what a Scorcher is, it's basically a wonder weapon inside of Modern Warfare Zombies that allows you to boost 1,000 feet in the air and just fly wherever you want and not have really a cooldown. It's more of a very easy thing to use and a very consistent all game long type of use. So it's a really good wonder weapon. But if you just fell short and couldn't have one for a specific match or whatever it was, dude, it was not easy to play this game. I remember that, and I'm glad it's kind of changed. And you know, to my surprise, a lot of people still play this game. I mean, posting these videos, and I see a lot of you guys comment that this is what you still play. You don't play Black Ops 6, you don't play Black Ops 7, you play this. And it's so understandable because there is a lot of replayability when it comes to an open world zombies game, and I actually really do prefer zombies open world. I think as time goes on, we probably will start seeing more and more open world. I just think that's the way the modern zombies genre is gonna go, to be honest. Okay, that is definitely not a good spot to be in right there, but good old F-Tac Siege never fails to disappoint. Ah! Dude, no way. No shot. You can get up here. Dude, there's so many zombies. Shred. Here we go. Laser. Shred. There we go. We can kill this mimic. Yeah, leave a like, guys, if you guys do want to see more MWZ content. It's a really good way to just be like, hey, man, I enjoy this type of stuff, and I want to see more. Shred, 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 shred. I can't hit it because it's blocked. Oh, my God. Here we go. I will need to pick up some ammo. Do got to keep track a little bit of that with the F-Tac Siege, but ammo's dropped so frequently in MWZ, it's not an issue. We'll take napalm. Self-revive, a jug suit. That's huge. That is genuinely so huge. Okay, what do we got? We got a Spore contract. I don't really need to do that. We obviously got to continue doing contracts till we get a sigil, so we can go to a Dark Aether. So we will do that eventually. Well, whenever we actually can pull one. There's somebody pleading for help over here. It looks like he's got buddies over there. We can head that direction, though, in case nobody does revive him. I will be honest, a lot of times I walk past a lot of dead people. Not like here's a dead person, I'm just like this. No. But like more of like, oh, they're 200 meters away. I don't go and revive them. And it's not always the best thing to do. I just don't do it. I don't know why he's not getting revived right now. It's actually so weird. Okay, 36 meters is the player. Throw that. Did they revive him? I think so. Are they still doing this? Are they still doing it? No shot. I'll help him. Why not? Oh my gosh. It is laggy up here, dude. What up? Come on, zombies. Good old Aether Blade magic. It's because there's more people up here, I'm pretty sure. So it takes a lot of kills. Maybe you got 4 people or something like that. But maybe we'll get a piece of the pie, though. Since we're doing some kills. I don't know, though. I'm not sure. It might be a squad thing. I kind of forget. But waiting for another bounty to spawn in. We might have to do a different type of contract while we wait. Because we kind of got to get rid of one to get one to spawn in, if that makes sense. One thing I like about Black Ops 7 is being able to run around with your dedicated melee weapon. That'd be such a nice addition to MW3 if we ever see one. I really hope we do. You know, we obviously, a lot of us people were kind of hoping for an MW2 over a DMZ for Modern Warfare 4, but I'm happy either way. I mean, sure, would I have preferred an MW2? Hell yeah. But I enjoyed DMZ as well. We made a lot of content on that. Deliver cargo to the HLZ. I haven't done this contract in a solid year. Usually when I hop back on and play, it's just bounty contracts I do. Again, they're just more entertaining, more fun, more enjoyable. But you can't ever go wrong with one of these. You hit the door with your Aether Blade. There's your zombies in there. Open the garage door. Oh my god. Dude, leave me alone. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I remember when this game first came out, we were doing so many videos on this contract because it was such an easy way to get the ray gun schematic. And when this game first came out, everybody was trying to get the ray gun schematic, and the cargo contract was the best. So it was the only contract everybody was racing towards. Like, if you got a cargo contract, consider yourself lucky. Like, go to the casino, gamble the house. Lucky. Because everybody was trying to get it, man. And you'd get the ray gun schematic. Ray gun sucks in this, but everybody wanted it. Because it was, you know, kind of a nostalgic thing. Death perception. I actually do not want this. I can't tell you how much I have zero use for that. I have every schematic in the game, so usually I always have good loot, except the flawless crystal has a massive cooldown, which we are going to continue the schematic series. Don't you guys worry. I just kind of wanted to do this video with one of my favorite weapons that I think is the best in the game for sure. Just the mobility, the damage, the ammo. It's good. It really is good. Now, you can use it akimbo. You can. I don't, personally. I just feel better with it out akimbo. You know, you're more accurate. You kind of save a little bit of ammo. If you want to use akimbo, go ahead. You know, it's really up to you how you prefer it. There we go. All right, let's go do this. Those guys must not have completed it. So I will. I'll get the free loot. We do got to get another contract, though. We do got to get a sigil. Hopefully we can get one. There's games, dude, where you don't get one. Like, you won't get one for a while. All right. I forget what I got to do. Don't I just got to stand somewhere? Yeah, there we go. All right, now zombies spawn in and we kill them. Collect souls. We do it in a reasonable time. We'll be good. Come on, zombies. Good old dead shot spamming with the F-Tac Siege, just like the old days. When these first came out, they guaranteed you a legendary tool and a flawless crystal. So this was also one of those things that everybody was racing to do at the beginning of the games. And, like, if you're a solo player and you activated it, it doesn't matter. You get all the loot. Like, nobody can come and steal your loot. So it was always extremely fun to race for these. And then they ended up changing it. They ended up making it random, right? Like, you would still get a legendary flawless crystal, but then there would come times where you'd get a legendary refined crystal, or a epic ether tool, and a pack 3 crystal, or a flawless crystal. So, you know, it ended up stop being like something people chase for. But I will say, every time I do them nowadays, it seems like I get a ton of good loot. But, like, yeah, like that, right? Like, I really will settle with that. But, you know, it'd always be nice to get something better. Okay, we gotta do another contract. I think we're gonna have to do a Spore. I don't want to sit around, and I want to try and get a sigil. So, yeah, we got some work to do. For sure. But these aren't too bad. Watch, I'll run over there and somebody will grab it. That'll be how it goes, man. 120 meters. Get out of here, hellhounds. Be nice if a bounty spawned right here and Outlast just spawned in over there. Alright, right over here we go. Yeah, let me know in the comments your favorite weapon right now. But if I had to tell you, like, hey man, you're starting MWZ, you're new, you know, what weapon is gonna do you the most and just be as good as you're gonna need to learn the game, to go through the zones, it's gonna be the F-Tac Siege all day. And sure, you know, you can rock a shotgun, you can rock an LMG, but in my opinion, the new player needs the fast movement speed because it can get crazy. You know, it needs the most ammo you can get, the fastest fire rate to deal the most damage, right, in a short amount of time. Things like that is what I think about a lot. So, I mean, of course, everybody's opinion varies. But I know one thing's for sure. Nobody in their right mind would ever call the F-Tac Siege trash. Come on. Oh my god. I used to be able to do that back in the day. Looks like I have fell off. Alright, let's throw this one on. Down. And let's go put this one on. Yeah, it'd be extremely cool if we ever got an MWZ2. Just like a whole zombie-themed map. That was one thing with MWZ that did hurt it. Was just the Warzone map. You know, being the map. Just zombie. Zombie themed. Zombified, I guess would be the better way to put it. Get me out of here. Out of here, Oh, I can't see that one from there. Here we go. Hellhounds. So it's right here. And we got the last one right here. Nice. What do we got? Another self-revive. Still no sigil. We keep getting self-revives, dude. It's crazy. Alright, we got another deliver cargo that just spawned in all the way over there. My gosh, a little bit of lag. MWZ has had a lot of lag. That's one thing I will say also. But it's always been so fun that you just look past it, man. You're just like, oh, well, whatever. Who cares? At least me. I've never really had a day. That's one thing I will say about Modern Warfare Zombies compared to, like, say, Black Ops 6 or Black Ops 7 or either other round-based games, is I never had a day where I did not know what I was going to do for a video. Like, there was always so much to do in this game and so much to try, so much to have fun with. Of course, MWZ could benefit from a ton of perks. It could benefit from augments. It could benefit from more boss fights in different Dark Aether zones that aren't Warzone map stuff. Of freaking course. Of course, you know, more contracts, different things, new bosses. Right. But it doesn't matter. It didn't matter. It was just still fun. Somebody took the cargo. The boy no longer has a contract to go after. I don't really want to do the Spore. Nobody wants to do the Spore. That guy's definitely going to do the Spore. Never mind. Come on, Mimic. Cycle. Gotcha. Alright, now that those zombies are leaving me alone, I'm going to go over here because I feel like a bounty contract's going to spawn that way. And I would like to be there. I'm going to lobby with some Scorchers. So we definitely got to pick a spot and kind of chill by it so we can get lucky and maybe get a bounty contract. At least I would hope, right? Fingers crossed. That's the goal. And then once we get a sigil, ladies and gentlemen, we're out of here. No! Spawning over there. Go! Please, nobody see it with the Scorcher. I'm so far. I'm so far and sluggish. Go. 120 meters. Go, go, go. I just want the contract, please. I'm racing. Ah, that dude's grabbing it. No, dude. No, man. Oh, this is the one. I can so go get this one. Because they just picked up a new one. I don't know what those dudes are doing. But we can get over here. For sure. Go! We got a hatchback. Oh, there's a dead player. I'm sorry, buddy. I would help you. But I have a bounty to get. Shit. Go. Go, go, go. I remember when before, well, not necessarily before, but like day of Modern Warfare Zombies, nobody set foot in the Tier 3 zone. It was so hard. Nobody did. I remember I did. I have a video up on my channel, our very first time going in the Tier 3 zone. We died in like a minute, by the way. It was way scarier then than it was now. Like now we just run around it with no guns. Like, what? This is easy. But it was so hard. And I remember a lot of people, including myself, being like, oh, dude, if we just take a vehicle inside of the Tier 3 zone, we can just run over all the zombies, right? Well, what they did inside of this game is made it to where a Tier 3 zombie, like 5 of them, destroys a vehicle. So yeah, the idea worked for a total of 5 zombies. And then your vehicle is blown up and you're just in the Tier 3 zone running from everything, just dead. You know, because at that point, we didn't have an Aether Blade. We didn't have the Flawless Crystal Schematic or the Legendary Aether Tool. We didn't have none of that. It was very, very bare bones in terms of schematics. And dude, it is just crazy. It really was. Again, everybody was after the ray gun schematic. That was like the freaking Charizard of the game. Like everybody wanted that. Come on, Mangler. There we go. Oh my gosh, we got the ray gun plants. Brother, I just want a sigil. That's it. That's all I asked for. Holy crap, dude. There are a lot of zombies right here. There we go. Alright, what else do we got? A bounty way over there. We got the hatchback. Still right here. Could drive over there. We'll try. We'll see what our car speeds can do. That's the one thing about this as well, dude. So slow. Look at that, dude. That's what I'm saying. It was like so easy to destroy your vehicle. I just destroyed that hatchback. It's just crazy. Alright, we gotta try and outrun this guy. It's not happening. There is 0 point in trying to do that. Alright, let's go up here. We'll try and wait for the next contract spawn somewhere around here. We have 46k, so we definitely have plenty of essence. Jiminy Crickets, man. I just want a sigil. We're gonna keep trying, but who knows? We might genuinely not get one, and then just be screwed. Not go to the dark either today. I swear, dude, before I loaded on, I thought we had another Elder Sigil. I thought we got one in the last video. I know we used one, but I thought we got one, but I guess we didn't. Where's the next bounty contract gonna be? It's the only thing we know. I guess we'll go do this Spore. We'll see if we get a sigil. The Spore grind. We gotta grab these real quick. You can always keep them from previous ones if you're gonna like do multiple Spore control contracts. Like you can just pick them up off the ground after you finish the other contract. But usually you don't do that. Just kind of something nobody really does. Alright. So this one. And we have one over here, which we can throw that on. Grab this, throw this down. So usually what I do whenever I'm doing these contracts, if you guys are new, always grab all 6 because you need 6 in total. So you just grab 3 stacks, 2 each, and I place them all down, and then I just go through and shoot them all. Sometimes it doesn't matter. You can do this, but sometimes people will throw one down, wait for it to explode, and then shoot it, and then move on to the next one. I find that to be, 1, kind of dangerous with the zombies, and 2, it just seems a lot quicker to do it the way I do it. Maybe I'm wrong, you know, it's kind of a preference thing. But that's the way I've always done them, so. I want to do what I do, that is that. Alright, we got another one. There we go, and then one more right over here. All the way on the flip side of town. Whoa, holy lag. Alright, please give me a sigil. Come on. Oh my god. I'm not complaining, dude. You know, I mean, we're getting some stuff. We got the ray gun schematic and everything. But we are just not getting a sigil, dude. It is like one of those games. See, back in the day, like if I was trying to get, say, a sigil and I didn't get one in like the first 10 minutes, I would just extract and just go into a new game. Because I swear, dude, there's like cursed lobbies. I'm not even joking. You just don't get certain things. Come on. Tier 3 zombies. Don't even know what's hitting them right now. This is why I say mags of holding with this is like broken. If you can get it, which we covered how to get it in the past 2 videos. By the way, go check them out after you finish this. Mags of holding basically allows you to never have to reload in your game again. Of course, you still run out of ammo, you're just using all your stock ammo as one magazine. If I see this dude Scorcher, I'm out of here. Yeah, okay. We have an extraction mission. Damn, dude. That's the closest one. 700 meters away. It has been a minute since I have hit an extraction point. In like the regular map. I'm not even joking. It's crazy. Alright, well, we can keep moving. Wow. Wow. Nobody has been doing these frickin' little reward things like we did earlier where you have to kill the zombies and you can get the legendary pack 3 or that type of thing. I forget what those are called. Throw this Aether Blade. Believe it or not, I played a lot of this game, and the thing I have the most kills with is the Aether Blade. I'm telling you, if you're new to my channel, you'll have to go back and watch a lot of these videos. But we did so many runs of just Aether Blade. Dog, we have done the Unstable Rift Aether Blade only. I'm not trolling. I will do it again if you guys want to see it, by the way. Want to see it? Let me know in the comments. Leave a like on this video. I will do it again. I'm not joking. I feel like some of you guys probably don't believe me, but it is possible. And I'm not talking with like a Scorcher and an Aether Blade and all these other things, you know. All we need is freaking, which obviously it gives you golden armor, so you're gonna have golden armor, things like that, and we just run around. It's pretty easy. You know what? We're gonna do it. You guys want to see it? Such a habit. Once you start playing a little bit and you start using the Aether Blade, I always would recommend you to get in the habit of, once you get it, throw it. Like once it respawns back in your inventory, turn around and throw it. If you're in the tier 3 zone, it's really smart to do that. There's gonna be a lot of times you kill a ton of zombies doing that, and then there's also gonna be a lot of times where you pretty much, quote unquote, waste your Aether Blade. But trust me, it's such a good habit, dude. Keeps you alive so much. It keeps a lot of the zombies off your back, because when you're running around in the tier 3 zone, you know, you'll have random zombies spawn in, and if you don't shoot them, they'll be chasing you. So it's nice if you can just bada bing bada boom throw it every time you get it. If you're going to use the Aether Blade, it is smart. So FYI. Come on. I'll never forget camo grinding on this game. That was so much fun. It was just exfil farming. Only real ones remember the day 1 exfil farm. Almost got crushed by this thing. And we are out of here. Come on. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was definitely a fun game. I would recommend checking out this F-Tech Siege build. If you have never used it, you're going to have some fun. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.